All right, ladies and gentlemen, from coast to coast and around the globe, this is night 2 of the Crockett Cup. Welcome to the free YouTube pre-show. We are starting off hot. There you see the bell is rung. This is a tag team gauntlet match for the NWA United States Tag Team Championship, starting off with Magnum Muscle versus the Now. This is an elimination style matchup. We'll be seeing 7 teams in total. The final team that will enter will be our United States Tag Team Champions.
Oh my gosh!
By Delicious, jackknife cover, shoulders down, kick out.
Man, that would have been a great way to start an elimination.
Tag, in comes Hale Collins. Both these teams have very fine showings.
Oh, locked him up.
During the Crockett Cup at round 1, came up short. Into the cover for Hale Collins on Mims, kick out.
Yeah, great pinfall attempt. We talk all the time about pinning that off leg. He did exactly that.
In comes the Mile High Magnum. Dak Draper. Series of strikes by Collins. Step up, oh, missing with the enziguri. He didn't miss that clothesline, though. Dak Draper with a big boot, taking out Vic Delicious. Tag is made. In comes big, strong Mims. Oh, they're setting him up. Well, saw this big move before. Oh, combination suplex slam on Hale Collins.
There it is. There's the first elimination.
The Now has been eliminated.
All right, here comes the next team. Who's going to be coming up next?
Well, and we've talked a lot about, oh, here they come, and man.
Oh, they're not wasting any time, ladies and gentlemen.
The next team in the gauntlet match. Jay Bradley, Wrecking Ball Ligursky, the Fixers.
And Ligursky going right to work on Mims. Fixers were taken out by Yabo and Ruffo, the Clowns.
Ligursky kind of caught in that corner. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Dak Draper just dropped to the concrete, sent into the barricades here. And a big boot across the face. And this is that aggressive side that we saw from the Fixers yesterday during night 1 of the Crockett Cup.
And I appreciate this aggressive side. I think it adds a whole different aspect to the tag team. A lot of times we see somebody pulled off the apron and hit their face on the apron itself. I'm not sure that Dak Draper didn't get the concrete on that.
Ligursky going to work on the body, then going upstairs on Mims. Tag is made to the boss, Jay Bradley. Still staying on the apron. Ligursky off the ropes, big splash in the corner. In comes the boss. Oh, the boot across the face. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going live with the pay-per-view on FITE TV at the top of the hour. Make sure to order that pay-per-view now. If you haven't already ordered the bundle, you can get night 2 just for this evening and see the finals to the Crockett Cup. See Kamille defend that NWA World Women's Championship against Natalia Markova. All that and much, much more on the Crockett Cup night 2. Tag is made to Wrecking Ball.
You know, Joe, one of the things after a night like we had, which was amazing tag wrestling, you get a little bit of potential hangover in teams that lost. I mean, some of these teams lost in the first round. Some lost, went through a couple of matches. You're already dealing with that kind of exhaustion. Your body's sore, it's tired. But some of those teams can come out of this with that tag team championship, and this is a whole new life for a lot of these teams.
Ligursky didn't see that the tag was made. The drop kick sends him down hard into the cover.
Oh, he got him.
The Fixers have been eliminated from the U.S. Tag Team title gauntlet.
I don't think that it's just from what we've seen with our tag division, there is no weak team in the tag division.
The team of Talos and Daisy Kills.
Yeah, Daisy Kill and Talos, they were involved in that last chance spot, beaten by the Outrunners. That was really the Cinderella story.
Yeah,
but where is Daisy Kill? Daisy Kill, oh, surprise attack from Daisy Kill coming through the crowd as that monster Talos drags Mim out to the floor. The bell is rung, here we go.
And we talked several times last night throughout the night about a potential bracket buster, and every one of those, for me personally, my bracket was gone in the first 30 minutes of last night. And some of those teams are here now. Some of those teams have a second breath. And they're going to get an opportunity to show that they deserve to be here because, I mean, obviously, when we look at those brackets coming up, these that are in the ring now in this elimination style gauntlet rumble are still some of the best tag teams that we've seen.
That's why they're competing for the United States Tag Team Championships. Helped by, oh my God, Talos with a huge clothesline. It could be held by Talos and Daisy Kill by the end of this evening.
The country gentlemen, and they've shown themselves how competitive they are, that they're winners, that they're true champions. Oh my God!
Ducks the boot. Dak Draper on the attack.
Man, he is just lighting him up.
Oh, Talos just ate that chop. Breaks the grip, catches the foot, punches in the face.
Right back to it. You cannot let up on a man this size. If you give him Yes, he did.
He's got that mountain of a man up. But Daisy Kill grabbing at the feet, saving Talos. Dak Draper off the top. Oh, he got caught.
And he caught him. That is a long way down.
Choke slam, a lot of authority with that. Magnum Muscle's gone.
Magnum Muscle has been eliminated from the U.S. Tag Team Title Gauntlet. The next competitor.
Yeah, they got to keep this thing moving along.
The team of Terrence and Terrell, TNT.
Yeah, TNT making their way to the ring and just absolutely getting smothered by Talos and Daisy Kill.
Well, I mean, at this point, there are no upsets. There's nothing that's surprising. Any team that comes out of this has going to earn their way to those titles, earn their way from this gauntlet, and nobody's going to surprise anybody anymore. Everybody knows what kind of offense they're bringing. Just like
I was about to say Terrence, the legal man for TNT. Trying to fight from underneath after that vicious attack by Talos.
Well, and his brother is not just concerned about the match, concerned about the health. It almost looked like he removed his head with that big boot.
Yeah. Sons of the legendary Devon Dudley, who was also a part of our Fan Fest earlier this weekend, or earlier today, I should say. Tag, here comes Daisy Kill. Talos, shoulder first into the steel, up onto the shoulders. Tag, Death Valley driver, up onto the shoulders. Terrence, oh my God. Terrell, Terrence, targeting Talos.
It might take both of them.
Sidestepped the big man, and then
double clothesline takes him over the top.
That was beautiful. Here we go. Send him off the ropes. Will we see it?
There it is.
3D center of the ring. Into the cover. Shoulders down. TNT's
That'll do it.
Daisy Kill and Talos have been eliminated.
But they're just going to keep coming. That's why it's called a gauntlet. They're just going to keep running competitors out here.
The next team in the U.S. Tag Team Title Gauntlet, the team of Rush Freeman and Brady Pierce, the Spectacular.
That's not Rush Freeman, that's Rolando Freeman. Coming over the top rope, taking out Rolando.
Takes them both out.
Well, I don't understand. Where's Rush Freeman? That's Rolando. Oh, sent into the guardrail. And TNT wasting no time. Bell has rung.
You got Brady Pierce isolated in there. They're going to try to take it out before. And we've seen the Spectaculars have some success.
Trell making the tag to Terrence.
Double flapjack.
And they are running like a well-oiled machine. Cover on Brady, kick out. I'm still confused. We don't see Rush Freeman out here. Rolando, maybe the Spectaculars made a call after what we saw during the Crockett Cup and the Spectaculars being eliminated by Magnum Muscle.
Well, and I know there was a long time where I underestimated Rolando, and the success that he had here, that's gone for me. So you're going to replace one brother with another. That's okay.
Oh, look at Rolando. Rolando, referee's back is turned. Choking Terrell and a big boot by Brady Pierce, and maybe this is the spectacular sauce here, this tag team with Rolando instead of Rush Freeman. Calling for the biggest boot. Oh my God, he got him right in the nose.
And right back out.
Yeah, tag is made. Brady Pierce going to the top. That is a big man heading to the top rope. Coming off.
Drop that elbow.
Straight into the heart. And the Spectacular's advance.
TNT has been eliminated.
Who's coming out to challenge
The next team in the gauntlet, the team of Bulletproof Troop, the Date Event Jack Stain, Savages.
Yeah, the Savages made it past the first round, but couldn't make it past the Sweet 16, taken out by Yabo and Ruffo the Clown. Or Clowns, I should say. Oh, there's Jax. Oh! Brady never even saw him coming.
Man, that's hard. You say that, and that is hard to imagine, but that's exactly what happened. There's no two better men that live. Oh my gosh!
Elite German suplex. And the Savages, you could just tell, they came with a game plan and with a lot of rage.
Well, they are Savages.
Living up to that name, overhead belly-to-belly suplex by the former World Heavyweight Champion. There you see Chris Silvio Esquire, their manager, their lawyer on the outside.
Man.
Oh, another shot to the throat, trying to get any advantage he can. Sends Jax Dane into the corner.
Well, when Jax Dane says you're a pretty man,
Rolando, that was a strategy they used earlier in the match against TNT. Tag is made.
And it worked.
I don't know about this decision. Oh, but
hey, man, you got a man that size. Take his wheels out from under him.
He's going to be going for the biggest boot again. Coming off the ropes.
Yeah,
but
that's a bad idea.
He's going up. Oh, onto the shoulders. Oh, he's just got flattened with that Samoan drop.
And off comes that vest.
Business is about to pick up for sure. As Brady Pierce gets punched to the floor. Jax Dane lying in wait. Oh, he
oh my gosh.
God. Rolando's got to be out.
The Spectaculars have been eliminated.
Jax Dane may be arrested for that. Yeah, that's about as close to murder as you can get.
All right, well, Chris Silvio Esquire coming up to the commentary table.
The next team in the gauntlet, AAA's Big Bastard Toxin and King Strange, Arez.
Yeah, Toxin and Arez now in this match, having the opportunity to continue on here. Could win the United States Tag Team Championships and bring them south of the border. Oh, and they low bridge Jax Dane over to the top. Step up Enziguri. But Jax Dane pulling down both the luchadors. Oh, he eats a big double super kick.
And these teams are chosen as far as they're entering into this at random. There is no draw, so there's no tactical advantage. It's just this is the way it happened.
Yeah, the only team that we know is coming in last will be the Country Gentlemen, who by my count should be coming in next after one of these two teams gets eliminated. Toxin and Arez looking very good right now.
Well, and they spoke well for AAA and themselves last night. It was impressive.
Oh, what a dive to the outside, and followed up by another. And the Savages are being put on their heels by Toxin and Arez. Arez, of course, one half of the AAA Tag Team Champions.
I found myself over and over, and I'm going to do it again, talking about what a contradiction in styles.
Oh, but Jax Dane has Toxin. Taking Toxin out of the equation. Up off the top rope. Oh, belly-to-belly suplex. And now officially the match has begun. I can't believe it. The bell is just rung. It's been an all-out brawl. He's got him up.
Fisherman's power slam. Yeah,
he calls it the Trooplex. Big victory there.
Technically,
Toxin and Arez have been eliminated.
That was about a 10-second match. I mean, by the time the bell actually rang, and the time he buried his shoulders to the mat, that was about a 10-second match.
The final team in the U.S. Gauntlet, the Country Gentlemen.
He's joined by Joe Kazana. Jax Dane trying to cut him off at the pass. Sending Anthony Andrews into the steel steps. AJ Kazana driving the shoulder into Troop, but now the numbers game has caught up. The Savages absolutely smothering the Brute from Bullhead City. Oh, and even a cheap shot by Silvio.
Well, at this point, I think the Savages have to have a little bit of an advantage. They're warmed up. They've been in there against 2 or 3 different opponents. You've got the country gentlemen who come in as champions.
Tag.
But they're going to have to get that motor running a little bit. They have to get those joints loose. I know they're stretching in the back, but I think Savages have the advantage.
Oh, certainly do as they send Kazana into the turnbuckle. Dangerous situation for the country gentlemen who were knocked out of the Crockett Cup by Kratos and Odinson, who we will see in action later this evening during the pay-per-view as the Immortals, Kratos and Odinson, will take on Tyrus and Adonis in the quarterfinals.
Jax Dane just loading up that big fist and hammering that home.
Incredible tag team wrestling opening up Crockett Cup Night 2 on the YouTube pre-show. This is why you got to order the pay-per-view now. Head to FITE TV, get Night 2 of the Crockett Cup. If you already got the bundle, it'll be waiting for you to press play at the top of the hour.
We've seen this from Jax Dane over and over. He just picks a body part, moves to the next one, moves to the next one. You don't know which one's hurting the most, which one's going to be falling apart first.
It's methodical, it's sadistic, and it is effective for the Dane event. And once again, Chris Silvio has jumped up to our commentary table, screaming into my ear. He's saying it's going to be 3 straight wins, and the Savages are leaving with the gold. And, you know, he could be right.
We've learned that the tag division in the NWA is so strong, there aren't any upsets, there aren't any surprises. If they do it, I wouldn't be surprised. If they don't do it, I'm not going to be surprised.
Jax with shoulder first, and the tag is made. In comes the thoroughbred Anthony Andrews. Gets the knee strike. Ducks the clothesline. Caught! Uranagi!
He's calling for something. Yep, he's going up.
Picking him up, coming up. Oh, the knee to the face! Sending Troop into the corner and actually collapsing out onto the apron. And Jax Dane was waiting. Jax Dane playing possum there. Now, as Anthony Andrews up on his shoulders, perhaps looking for another big Samoan drop. Showing off that incredible strength and boom!
Man, controlling that much weight for that long, that's impressive.
Dane going after Kazana, sending him all the way to the floor.
He's saying wind it up.
He's looking to pop the trunk. We saw it on Rolando before. Tag was made. I don't know if Anthony Andrews saw it. Troop. Oh, was trying, looking for
a belly to belly, trying to take him down, and it just didn't work. Got a front face lock, got it locked in deep.
Go for guillotine. Now he's trying to lock in the guillotine. If he can get that S grip in. Oh, but no, he's holding him up. Silvio sent to the outside, but they're looking for dead to rights. Dead to rights connects. Wow.
The winners of this match, and still NWA United States Tag Team Champions, AJ Kazana, Anthony Andrews, the Country Gentlemen!
You saw it in the face of Chris Silvio. That was a heartbreaking loss for the Savages. They gave it everything they could, but the Country Gentlemen had a rough night last night, but they are bouncing back tonight here on Crockett Cup Night 2. They are still your NWA United States Tag Team Champions, holding the gold. And there you saw Joe Kazana in there to celebrate as well. One of the many legends that have been taking part of this incredible weekend here in Winston-Salem. It's Joe Galley and Tim Storm calling the action for the pre-show during the pay-per-view. Love and Sky's going to be coming back and joining us.
What a great way to kick this night off. We're talking about the Crockett Cup. We're talking about tag team wrestling, and we're going to start the show. We're going to start this with a gauntlet.
Hell yeah. It's the best.
It's incredible, and it's just going to get better and better. You got to buy this.
Yeah, you got to get this pay-per-view on FITE TV. Let's take a look at the bracket as it stands right now, ladies and gentlemen. There you can see it. We are going into the quarterfinals. La Rebelión is going to be taking on BFT, Octagon Jr., Myzteziz Jr. representing AAA. They're taking on Yabo and Ruffo, the Clowns. And then on the other side of the bracket, you see the NWA World Heavyweight Champion Tyrus teaming with Adonis. They're taking on the Immortals in Kratos and Odinson. Knox and Murdoch are going to go toe-to-toe with the Mortons. I think that was one of the most shocking moments of the entire Crockett Cup yesterday, was to see what happened with Ricky Morton. But EC3, he's going to be having a Champion's Choice match. EC3 has made a choice. He's going to be deciding his first opponent after having that successful title defense against Thrillbilly Silas Mason last night. So that'll be really interesting to see what's happening right here.
And he could choose anybody.
He could choose anybody. And you know he's not going to shy away from a fight. He always likes to challenge himself and prove that he is the overman because he's
over.
Man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go, seeing this next big matchup here. Speaking of Thrillbilly Silas Mason, he's going to be in action. He's certainly going to have his hands full with one half of Sent to Slaughter. Let's get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming at you live straight from the 865, Blount County, Tennessee. He is the biggest man who's ever lived. This is Thrillbilly Silas Mason.
You can see a real change here. Silas Mason coming out with his brother-in-arms in the Southern Six with Alex Taylor, but not with Pollo Del Mar. We saw what happened last night, ladies and gentlemen. Incidental contact, you could say, as Thrillbilly accidentally booted Pollo Del Mar in the face and then ended up losing the match against EC3 and then just walking over the unconscious body of Pollo Del Mar, heading to the back.
And that's the part that shocked me. I don't know. We've seen them stick together through thick and thin. Last night, walked over her unconscious body.
Silas Mason, I don't know what's going on into the mind of Silas Mason, but bringing out Alex Taylor, who you can still see has that taped up shoulder.
And his opponent, he is one half of Sent to Slaughter. He is the Bion Badass. This is Dan Moff.
Yeah, Danny Moff, such an imposing force, Sent to Slaughter. Just taken out of the first round by Fodder. Oh my God, they're just starting.
Danny Moff wants to set the tone right off the bat. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. I'm not intimidated. Bring me your biggest, bring me your baddest, and let me see what I can do.
Opening up the chest of Thrillbilly Silas Mason, who in his own right had that incredible matchup with EC3. They really pushed each other to the limit. Of course, you can watch that replay on FITE TV as well by ordering that package, that bundle package, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be able to see both nights.
Well, that match did not disappoint. I don't know what my expectations were. We know that EC3 goes at it in a lot of different ways. The Thrillbilly is the real deal.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, if you've been paying attention to the NWA social media accounts, you can see Pollo Del Mar is in a neck brace. Obviously had some damage. I think what she meant to say was damage to her spine. She said something different in those interviews, but I think there's some damage to the bones in the neck.
Never mind. Yeah,
That's not important. If you want to see it, you can head to the NWA social media pages, as Thrillbilly Silas Mason has that side headlock, and he is just wrenching it in like a vice.
Now, Thrillbilly is a combination. I mean, we look at Danny Moff and we see power, but with Thrillbilly, you see power, you see speed, you see ability, you see wrestling knowledge and technical wrestling. He can do it all.
And of course, you saw that Alex Taylor is out here with Thrillbilly Silas Mason, members of the Southern Six, a group that was formed actually during the NWA's trip to Australia. Kylie Page, Alex Taylor, Thrillbilly Silas Mason, and myself, the president of the Texas chapter of the Southern Six. We don't need to talk about that right now, Tim. Oh my God, my hand! Oh, Jesus! Oh, I think he broke my hand. Oh my God. Oh, if there's anybody in the back that can give me some ice, I'd much appreciate it. Oh my Lord, I did not see that coming, Tim.
And maybe Diet Coke for the ice. That would be good for me.
Oh my God.
Oh my man.
Oh, jeez.
He's got him hooked. Is he going to hit this on the concrete?
Oh, no. We saw Silas Mason take that big back body drop on the concrete. Now he goes spine first into the post. Oh,
you all right, Joe?
I think I'm all right. Just got to stretch it out.
Well, and for those of you who couldn't.
Oh, chop.
Yeah, and I guess you talk about the Southern Six, but I'm questioning, should Taylor be out here?
I don't think he should. You can see that he's got the shoulder taped up.
Well, I mean, we've talked about all the different things, and one of the things that the NWA brings is we see our our referees enforcing rules.
Wait a minute. I don't know what. Oh my God! Trying to break the damn arm of Danny Moff. My gosh, this is a completely super savage side of Silas Mason. I mean, perhaps something has changed, not only by becoming a member of the Southern Six, but also after that devastating loss to EC3. I mean, we've talked about it for weeks about Thrillbilly Silas Mason. He's got that dog in him, and I think that dog has come off the chain.
Yeah, he's stomping mad. There's no doubt about that, and he is bringing. I mean, these guys. This is an interesting matchup with the power, but we're going to see who's going to come out on top of that. And you've got you got part of the Southern Six out here. That could be the difference maker.
Moff sends Silas Mason into that top turnbuckle.
But he is really favoring that arm. Now I mean, it may have done as much damage to him shooting him off like that as it did Silas. Silas is down. Moff is fighting standing, but man, he's holding that shoulder.
Headbutt. Silas staying on his feet. Moff saying that he likes it.
Well, we may find out how much dog Thrillbilly's got in him, because it may take everything he's got here.
Jabs to the face. Oh, got a cutter! I did not see that type of offense coming from Danny Moff.
Yeah, I'd say he's his rope-a-dope at this point. Anything he can do to stay alive, anything he can do to keep this going, and he pulls that out, holding that shoulder. At this point, he's got a shot. If he'd have rolled over and pinned him, I think he had a real opportunity there.
The trash talk this deep into the match.
Yeah, but it's hurt. He felt that in his shoulder.
Forearm to the face. This is just Godzilla versus King Kong right here. Just two big monsters throwing haymakers, throwing chops.
Yeah, both these guys staggered.
Wind up, blocks the clothesline with a boot. Blocks
again.
It. Yeah. Coming in. Oh, got him! Went for the thrill ride! Out of nowhere, the thrill ride connects!
The winner of this match, Thrillbilly Silas Mason!
Well, Thrillbilly Silas Mason, big-time victory here at night 2 of the Crockett Cup. Congratulations to him. Perhaps things are changing for him and the members of the Southern Six, with Alex Taylor in his corner instead of Poyo Del Mar, who I hope does recover very soon from that devastating neck injury. But Silas Mason has a big victory on a big stage right here, Tim.
Oh, man, that's an incredible win. Danny Moff is no joke, real competition. Rebelión steps up just like he seems to in every situation.
And Danny Moff, huge individual, and still Thrillbilly Silas Mason is able to get that thrill ride and spin that man around. All that impact, all that power. Thrillbilly Silas Mason, he is a threat to be worried about for sure if you are any champion here in the NWA. But we got a big show, folks, for you folks. We're looking at this, talking about this on night 2. That's tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got a 6-man scramble match. The winner of that 6-man scramble will become the #1 contender for the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship, challenging Kerry Morton for that strap, ladies and gentlemen. And you know,
Kerry Morton has been. We've seen a little flip-flop on his attitude. We don't know where he's coming from. You talk about a real competitor, somebody who's defended that all over the world successfully. Australia, Mexico, now at the Crockett Cup. Got his work cut out for him, but man, this guy's good.
Yeah, but coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, N95 and defending those NWA World Women's Tag Team Championships against this imposing force, a veteran Angelina Love and Max the Impaler. This one is gonna get nasty.
The following match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. It is for the NWA World Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, She is one half of Psycho Love, accompanied by Psycho Boy Fodder. This is the Psycho Girl, Angelina Love.
Yeah, heartbreaking for Fodder being injured during that matchup with Denny Mapp and Sean Donovan. Coming out even with the injury to face La Rebelión, but got kicked out of the tournament. Angelina Love with an incredible opportunity, especially finding a tag team partner like Max the Impaler.
Man, she's got that psycho stick with her. Something that never leaves home without, I guess.
Maybe we can call this tag team the Psycho Wasteland or something.
I'm just gonna say scary.
Scary's a good word.
And her partner, accompanied by the Sinister Minister, Father James Mitchell. This is the non-binary nightmare, Max the Impaler!
This crowd is on their feet for Max the Impaler. He's had such an impressive showing during the Crockett Cup. Unfortunately, forced a disqualification in the matchup against Tyrus and Adonis after shoving the referee. But I mean, that's all the rage that comes with Max the Impaler. Typically, Father James Mitchell can focus that like a laser, but Max was just uncontrollable.
Completely out of control. Completely out of control. I was watching Angelina when Max came out. I think Angelina was pretty proud of her choice too. She looked pretty pleased.
And you see Father James Mitchell explaining things to Max.
And their opponents, they are the NWA World Women's Tag Team Championship. This is the team of Maddie and Myzteziz, M95.
M95 were part of the winning team from that hardcore team war match from last night, and boy, that might have been the match of the night, Tim. They brought out the hardware, they were hitting hard. I mean, that was just tough wrestling.
Brutal aggression.
But they're coming out here, they've got the gold. They don't seem too banged up, but
I don't know how they're not.
I don't know how they're not. Still in the hospital.
Yeah, I would encourage anybody to go watch that. FITE TV, watch. There was everything from gas cans to kendo sticks to handcuffs to coal miner's gloves to chains. They may need some of that to win this match.
Yeah, this will be a huge test for M95. Not only with the imposing force that is Max the Impaler, but Angelina Love is one of the most decorated women in the sport of professional wrestling. Former world champion. And of course, former tag team champion. One half of the beautiful people. Velvet Sky will be joining us on the broadcast table during the pay-per-view. And it looks like Maddie is going to be starting things off with Angelina Love. The bell has rung, and the NWA Women's Tag Team Championships are on the line here at the Crockett Cup, part of the YouTube pre-show.
Maddie being very aware of where Max the Impaler is. And in most cases, I would say that Angelina has more experience here, and Maddie might have the aggression edge, but I'm not sure that's true.
I don't know either. We've seen it from Angelina, especially with the time that she's been a couple with Fodder, being the psycho couple that they are. And they're living up to that term, psycho. They're crazy.
Well, I'm gonna give Maddie credit here because she is not turning her back on Max the Impaler at any point. She wants to know exactly where Max is, and that's just smart.
And the mind games have already started. And Maddie standing her ground. Oh, wow. Vicious boot to the gut.
We talked about the fact that there will be some residual effects from matches last night, and I think Angelina had that one scouted out. She went after a spot last night that I wonder if I remember correctly, a hockey stick was used.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And she got it, and you could see that register quickly in Maddie's eyes.
So Angelina's all tied up right now. Nope. Left arm was isolated, now into the cover, 1 count. Angelina putting the brakes on, gets the boot up again, but no, Maddie had it scouted. Sends Angelina face first into the canvas, and here comes Myzteziz.
Went for that same attack.
Oh, the drop kick to the side of the face, immediately into the cover, kick out at 1. I think M95, I think the strategy for them is do everything you can to make sure Angelina does not tag in Max the Impaler.
And I think that's just called survival.
Oh, but came all the way to the corner, embracing the warlord of the wasteland.
Max doesn't understand this, just wants to get the tag and start hurting people. No?
Well, wait a minute. Max never extended the hand. Max understands how tag team
Does
matches.
she?
Well,
I mean,
Max was in the Crockett Cup. So.
One of the things we've discussed with Max is
buzzsaw kick into the cover, kick out.
Is in a lot of cases the rules kind of don't matter. Doesn't understand. Yeah. We've talked about that. That Max's goal every match is to just destroy people.
I think part of that problem, Max was not holding on to the tag rope.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it could not be. And now Max is. Angelina all the way to the outside. Oh, here comes Max. Pie face.
Father James Mitchell is kind of predicting that this is over.
Absolutely sadistic.
Yeah, the landscape of this match completely changed when Max comes in.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe what we are seeing here is Max became the legal competitor in that, and oh, and now a clubbing blow. So Max is the legal competitor. I mean, that transition must have happened so fast. As Max crashing into Maddie.
I didn't see it, but I do know that Father James Mitchell went over and there was some explanation with Max. There was direction.
Maybe that was all part of Father James Mitchell plan. It worked so perfectly. It worked on the two of us as the Psycho Girl's going crazy on Maddie.
That's one of the things that makes this new team it's so dangerous. In most cases, Max the Impaler is going to be the more extreme.
Oh, backslide.
But Angelina Love, man, psycho in her own right.
Oh, double face buster.
Both competitors down.
I can hear Max snarling from here.
Myzteziz one in. If she can get there before the tag, now what?
Too late. Max with the tag. Max grabbing the ankle. Step up Enziguri.
Does not take Max to the mat.
Elbows. Tag is made. In comes Myzteziz, showing no fear. Ducking out of the way. Ducks the first and the second.
Using the quickness.
Coming off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Forearm, Max. What could take down Max? Tag. Oh, tripped up by Maddie. Double team, double drop kicks.
Is that gonna be it? Oh, wow. Not even a one.
With authority, tag.
At this point, there should be one goal, and it's already gone.
Grab it onto the ankle.
Max.
Oh no! Oh, caught midair. Caught Myzteziz midair. Oh, and planted with a DDT. What a counter! What a counter on Max! Into the cover. Shoulders down, kick out.
Smart strategy.
Again, tag is made. Our women's division here in the NWA, second to none. You're seeing that in this match. You'll also see it when Kamille takes on Natalia Markova, defending the NWA World Women's Championship during the pay-per-view. It's why you got to order on FITE TV. As Max with a snapmare, using Myzteziz as a weapon against their own teammate.
Without a doubt, the best women's division in professional wrestling today. And our champions are showing it right here.
Max coming in. Oh no, shoulder first. Oh, Max went in hard. Tag was made by Angelina. Went for that Botox injection. Missa. Oh, the kick fillet. Kick fillet into the cover. She got
That's
it.
All it takes is
The
one
winners of this
mistake.
match, and still NWA World Women's Tag Team Champions, M95.
That might have been the toughest title defense as of yet for M95, but they came to Winston-Salem. They were part of the team that won the Hardcore Team War, and they defended their Women's Tag Team Championships here at the Crockett Cup. Congratulations to them. Ladies and gentlemen, a little earlier on today, Kyle Davis had an opportunity to sit down and talk with the Midnight Riders.
NWA fans, Kyle Davis here, Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. We're in the stands, and I am joined right now by the Midnight Riders. Chris Adonis, the masterpiece himself. Tyrus, the Great American Smash, the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. And gentlemen, tonight is night 2 of the Crockett Cup. You've advanced. A lot of people had you win this whole thing. And frankly, right now, the opportunity looks like that could happen still.
And let me ask you guys this, let me ask you this, Kyle. If we win the Crockett Cup, are we considered the best tag team on the planet?
Definitely an argument made for that.
I think so.
I would argue the best tag team in the universe, and we'd also be the rookie tag team of the year.
And the most improved tag team for that matter. I think we're taking all the awards tonight.
Also best in show, best looking, hardest working in the gym. Today, just to get ready for this, we were benching Cadillacs down the street. It was amazing.
And we did finally clarify the whole captain thing. I'd like to say that Tyrus, while being the world champion, conceded in me being the captain.
Co-captain.
We're the Midnight Riders, baby.
Anything the Midnight Riders are involved with matters. You know what else matters? Is advancing and winning this cup tonight. Because next to this beautiful 12 pounds of gold, sorry, I know it's too soon, but the cup is right up there with it. And I'll tell you what, you get the first turn with it.
You do see how he keeps rubbing this world title thing in my face. I just like to point that out, but the man is right. The Crockett Cup is a beautiful piece of history, and tonight the Midnight Riders are taking it.
Enough said, Kyle. You can say it.
Enough said.
How dare you? Just playing, Kyle. We're focused.
Well, again, you got
Crockett
the
Cup
Midnight
night 2,
Riders
folks.
there. They were
Order
the
on-
number 2 seed here, and, you know, they could go all the way, Tim.
Again, it wouldn't be an upset. Is it expected? It's a possibility. Incredible tag team. And world champion? Mm-hmm. And Chris Adonis had him beat.
Yeah.
2 of the best, right?
2 of the best right there, and we're seeing it right here in the Crockett Cup. This is the best of the best when it comes to tag team wrestling. That is what the NWA is all about. That is what it is all about right here tonight, here in Winston-Salem. We want you to be a part of that too. Go ahead and order the pay-per-view right now on FITE TV. You won't want to miss a single match that's on this card. It is jam-packed wall-to-wall. And then we also have this match, an unsanctioned match. Scion with Austin Idol. He got blindsided by this masked man. Tim, I still have no idea who this person is. Came out of nowhere, seemingly wearing one of Scion's masks, and just completely decimated him. And I guess Austin Idol made a good enough argument to the office in the NWA, and we are going to have an unsanctioned match on the paper.
Who is this masked man?
I have no idea.
No disqualification?
Yeah. Unsanctioned, a complete mystery. There's always surprises during the Crockett Cup. And now coming up, the NWA World Women's Television Championship being defending Katie Page, taking on Ruthie J.
The following match is one fall with no time limit, and it's for the NWA World Women's Television Championship. Introducing first the challenger. She is the 5-star athlete. This is Ruthie J.
Ruthie J was so impressive last night during that hardcore team war, teaming up with Samantha Starr in that big time matchup.
Well,
with
she-
M95.
She calls herself the 5-star athlete, and that is a perfect description. Speed, quickness, strength. She's gaining experience, and the more she gets, the more dangerous she gets.
Well, all the experience that she has might lead her to holding gold here in the NWA, challenging Kenzie Page for that NWA World Women's Television Championship. And if you didn't catch the broadcast last night, folks, this will be your first time to actually see this beautiful title belt.
And her opponent, representing Pretty Empowered, she is the NWA World Women's Television Champion. This is Kenzie Page.
Yeah, Kenzie Page actually had a lot of input when it came to the design of that belt, but now it is made. She's holding it up high, holding it proud, defending that championship all over the world, all over America and Australia. Now, because this is a pay-per-view evening, ladies and gentlemen, we do not have the traditional 6:05 time limit.
We've seen Kenzie Page from what I feel like was a young beginner in the sport grow up to be a true champion, develop a mean streak, super aggressive, and there's a reason why she holds that title.
And you can see a lot of similarities in the build and the athleticism between these two women. It's going to be interesting to see what type of strategy we'll see going forward. Collar elbow tie up to start things off.
Yeah, this could, I mean, at any point it could be, upsets in the NWA. I'm going to give the aggressive streak. I'm going to give that little check mark over there to Kenzie. I'm gonna call it now, and maybe say that she's not the best athlete in the ring right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been very, very impressed.
Snapmare by Kenzie Page. Wow. Just over and over again. And now targeting the arm, targeting the wrist of Ruthie J.
Trying to dislocate that elbow.
Got her up and now back down.
No, she said.
There's that incredible athleticism. Beautiful arm drag on the champion.
Comes back with another arm
That's
drag.
a deep one there. Hip toss. Sends Kenzie Page all the way to the outside.
And up the steps. I think she was taking a break there for a second.
And again, oh, pulling at the hair. Pulling at the hair. The neck snap on the middle rope. And the champ is back in control. Oh, momentarily, though. Elbow first into the canvas. Ruthie J keeps avoiding those elbow shots. Scoop and a slam.
I dropped that big leg across the throat.
Kick out.
I'm thinking Kenzie Page is a little shaken here.
Oh, a shot. Cut her off at the pass with a kick right into the abdominals.
And apparently I was wrong. Not shaken at all.
Takes a big man to admit when he's wrong. Oh my gosh, Kenzie Page.
And here's where we've seen her aggressiveness really be to her advantage. She's going to stay on that. She's going to cut off the wind. She's going to hammer that back. Forearms to the face. She's going to go after, drive the wind from her chest, and she's going to stay on her.
Chop to the chest, snapmare. Stayed right on top of Ruthie J. Now putting the sleeper hold in, and that isn't deep.
Well, and look how she's leaning all of her body weight on Ruthie J's back. And again, harder to breathe, harder to get any air into your lungs. And if she can keep that going, she's just going to slowly wear her down.
Also keeping her body in between Ruthie J and the ropes. And Ruthie J's fading. Ruthie J's fading. Might be out now. All right, she got one. This could be all over for Ruthie J. Oh no! She's got it! A sudden burst of adrenaline going through this young woman with an incredible opportunity at the NWA Television Championship.
And she was close to being out. She better fight it. She better bring that fight right now.
Unloading forearms on the face of the champion. Reversal by Page. And a big kick by Ruthie. Follows it up with the clothesline.
Explosive drop kick.
Ruthie J has found his second win for sure. Big vertical suplex.
Rolls through.
Wow. Face first goes the champ, and hook in the leg. Could have a new champ kick out.
So close.
And still with enough energy for the kip up.
If anything, Ruthie J looks more determined to me than she did when she started. She's not discouraged at all. She knows she was close there.
Up on the shoulders, Kenzie Page. Roll up, stack it deep. Oh, hand on the tights.
Oh, she had a fistful of trunks there. She was going to take every advantage. Not enough.
Into the ropes, rolling through. Oh my gosh, Ruthie J, incredible strength. German suplex with the bridge. New champ. Oh, so close. And I mean, it might be a benefit for Ruthie J that we're not using the traditional 6:05-minute time limit for the television championship. This match is going into deep water already.
Yeah, that is a great point because she calls herself the 5-star athlete. I guess I would think at this point, the longer it goes, maybe that's the advantage.
I don't know how much longer it's going to go, but oh no. Kenzie Page came down hard on her ankle. Trying to put some weight on. Oh, but look. It's Kylie Page. Oh, the drop kick. The drop kick. But Scott Wheeler was right there and saw it.
Yeah, he clearly
Kenzie
saw
Page
that.
was faking it, trying to distract the referee.
The winner of this match by disqualification, Ruthie J.
Yeah, that is a bittersweet victory for
However,
Ruthie J.
the championship does not change hands on a disqualification, so still NWA Women's Television Champion, Kenzie Page.
Yeah, that plan just did not work out. Kenzie Page was going to fake an ankle injury and try to distract the referee, but Kylie was out of position and was right in front of the referee with that drop kick. Great call by Scott Wheeler. I mean, Ruthie J disappointed at that victory, but still, I think she's got to be earned another shot.
Oh, absolutely.
After what we've seen this weekend.
You say it didn't work out for Kenzie Page, but in the end, she's still walking out with that belt held in her hand.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe that was all part of the plan. Maybe told her sister, if it looks like I'm getting into trouble, come on out there. I'm not exactly sure. Pretty Empowered always has the scheme.
Well, and I think according to plan is, I want to still be the champion when I leave. So, I mean, it may not have gone exactly how they laid it out. Still worked out for them.
All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us for the free YouTube show right here, the pre-show for Crockett Cup Night 2. This is the big night, the night where history is made, where legends are forged, and we can talk about that with this matchup here. Kamille has had that championship for almost 2 years. Natalia Markova has a chance to make history. Can she knock down the one-time champ and hold the gold? You have to buy the pay-per-view to find out in that incredible matchup here. And of course, the finals of the Crockett Cup. There you see the bracket, folks. La Rebellion's going to be taking on BFT. Octagon Jr. and Myzteziz Jr. taking on the Yabo and Ruffo, the Clowns. Tyrus and Adonis going up against Kratos and Odinson. And then you've got Knox and Murdoch in the mornings. And that is just the quarterfinal matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Who will be the winners of the Crockett Cup? What team will etch their name in history? You have to order the pay-per-view to find out. We're going to see you at the top of the hour live on FITE TV.
When he does this, can I high-five him just once? Okay. You didn't get any ice with that? No. Okay. And I didn't get any Coke Zero. Not so much here and here, but more right in here. Right? Yeah. Hey, look, it's Kyle Davis. It's Kyle Davis, everyone. Yeah, I was.